Alright, I'm in my nerd RV, so you'll have to forgive the mess, but I'm gonna make this video real quick to show how to get the games on a modded PS3. So, turn it on like this, turn this on, turn the sound bar on because it's not the same without music. Okay. Alright. And give me just a sec. Alright, there we go. Alright. So you're going to go over to settings, go down to network, settings, and connection status to verify that you're already connected to the internet. If you are, you'll see an IP address with your subnet, router, and DNS there. Your numbers aren't going to be the same as mine, but connected to wireless or Wi-Fi, whatever you have to do, or Ethernet, sorry. If you aren't connected, you go down to internet connection settings, select wired or wireless, whatever you're going to do. That message is normal. Just select easy, go through that whole process. Now let me go back and make sure I'm still connected. You don't have to do this, but maybe once when you're going to connect. All the numbers are there, so I'm connected. Okay, you can go over games. You've got your file manager, PlayStation 3, yada yada yada. I haven't put all mine back on here because I just changed my hard drive, so I don't have any icons or anything like that. All your games are going to show up in here when they're installed. So what you're going to do to download them is don't sign in, obviously. Just go down to unofficial stores. Wait for that to come up. I'm going to use package I, for example. All of these stores you can download from. Don't download from the PlayStation Store. Like Zuko, Solid, Package I, Darking, whatever. I'll go to Package I just for shits and giggles. Hey, how you doing? Alright, wait for this to load. So you've got, well, it's updating. You've got USA, Asia, all that other stuff. See at the bottom you got download, menu, details. Press triangle. You're going to go down, see the letters turn green. Press X on Asia, Europe, and Japan. And then hit refresh. This is going to load the most current list. So all you have to do, once you select those other regions, and just leave USA selected, all you're telling it to do is just show you all the games from USA, which apparently I screwed it up. So triangle, turn off Asia, turn off Europe, turn off Japan, and then just press circle. There you go. Now everything's USA. Hold on. I keep screwing it up. If you press L2 or R2, it's going to change everything back. So just that, and then O, there. Now everything's USA. There's a couple that say Europe, but it's not really a big a deal because they're compatible with USA. To download one, as long as you're, damn it. It's hard to do this with one hand, but I'll just show you anyways. What are we looking at? Tools, all games. There we go. Okay, I'll go down to the US game. We'll say .hack. You just press X on it, downloading icon. That'll finish, and then it'll start a download and give you an ETA on when it's going to be done. I'm going to cancel that. When it's done downloading the game you want, you hold the PlayStation button, select quit application, which is the top option, tell it yes, and it's going to take you back to the XMB, which is the main menu. And then, if I remember correctly, when the game is downloaded, you go into File Manager. Where the hell is it from there? I think it's Package Manager, maybe, and then PlayStation Network Content. Yeah, it'll say Manage Downloaded Content from PlayStation Store and Package I. It should show up in here. It says no content items because I haven't downloaded anything, but once those packages are done installing from the store, they'll show up there. And so you select that, and then what you just downloaded will show up. You press X, it'll ask you if you want to install it, and that's pretty much it. So I'll try a different store that I've put on several other ones, like the Darking store. It's in Portuguese, so it's games from the PlayStation Store, PlayStation Network downloads. Let's say you want to download a PS3 game that says American Region. Select that. Here's the games you can download. Let's try Battlefield. Let's try Black Ops 2. 12.8 gigs. Wait. So press X on the game. It's going to show you this icon with no text or anything. Just press X again. It'll ask if you want to download. You press X. Approximately 200 minutes. So you're looking at, realistically speaking, probably about anywhere from 4 to 5 hours, because it's going to change. And it's only downloading 13 gigabytes. That scrolling text with the .pkg at the end is going to show you the name of the file. It's not going to be named Call of Duty Black Ops. It's going to have that long string attached to it. So when it's done downloading, it'll show up in that folder that I showed you earlier, where you go all the way back to File Manager, I believe. If it doesn't show up in File Manager, then the game's not going to be, when the game is installed, it'll show up in PlayStation 3 or PlayStation 2, PlayStation 1, PSP, PlayStation Network, like your little mini games, you know. All your homebrew stuff is going to be in here. If you're not sure exactly where, like most of the stuff I have is going to be in emulators. That's RetroArch. If you go to all homebrews, it'll show you. This is cheat software for PS3. That's the Package I store. That's a PS2 launcher, another PS2 launcher or placeholder. That's a PSP launcher, and then there's RetroArch again. So the categories aren't exactly laid out how they're supposed to be, but that's a start. And this is all of your arcade games, which for some reason only shows up under the retro header. That's pretty much all there is to it. If the stores aren't working, then you have a problem with your internet. So, because all you do is you go down to download unofficial stores, and all the stores that are available to download games from are in here. You can download every single one of them if you want to, but surprisingly, a lot of them are in Portuguese, and you can look at the icons and tell what they say. So it's really not complicated. Or you can use Google Lens on your phone, and it'll translate it for you if you don't know what it says. But that's all there is to it.